we go.
Hello to you, my fellow vapors. Today I am doing a review on these stainless steel SIAM tubes for the EVIC, and here is the EVIC. Many of us have one of these EVICs, and the first thing we thought when we took it out from the box was, what the is going on with the quality? It felt very light, it felt very cheap. And really that's a shame, because it's a very cool device actually. It's got many features and many opportunities, but thankfully pink-mule is here to save us from this chibi feel-alike rubbish. Sorry, that's just my opinion. Pink-mule do now have these tubes, stainless steel SIAM tubes for the EVIC, and seriously, now we are talking about quality. But before we are getting into that, I think we should turn the camera around and get down on the table so I can show you these SIAM tubes in a bit more detail. See you in a second. Ta-ta! When you get your brown envelope from pink-mule, you are opening your brown envelope, and then you are taking this little red bubble plastic bag out of it, and it contains your SIAM tube and your SIAM end cap. There's a little smiley on, very happy smiley, that makes me happy, and it contains a very nice top cap, I think. The first thing you will notice when you take out this SIAM tube is the quality, and you will notice that it's very heavy and very good looking. This pattern is called Groove. Very nice, I think. And seriously, it's heavy when you compare it to the standard aluminum tube. A little size comparison, just like that. The standard tube, the aluminum tube, is a little shorter than the new one from SIAM. It doesn't make that big of a difference, I think. As you can see, in the standard tube there's a little plastic ring. That plastic ring is the one thing that keeps your battery from not falling out when it's assembled. Just a second. Just like that. It maintains your battery inside the tube, it won't fall out. And as you can see in the new one from SIAM, there's no plastic ring. However, your battery won't fall out because of that little raised ring you have inside. That is how far the battery will go. When we are screwing the bottom cap on, as you can see, the battery won't fall out. That means when you are having your EVIC assembled, you can just annoying. You can just screw it off, and you can set it right there. You can take another tube. This is a 18500 tube, and you can just screw that on, and now you have an 18500 mod instead of an 18650 mod. And I think that is very neat. Okay, let's compare it to each other. Just a second. All this screwing around. Rup. As you can see, of course, the 18650 is a little longer than the 18500, and that's obvious because it's a shorter battery. It is also available for you to get an 18330. I don't have one, and I'm sorry for that. And you can get all three in 3 different patterns. This pattern is called Groove, and this pattern is called squared. Very nice looking, I think. You can also get a clean one, and of course it's a tube with no pattern or cuts or anything in it at all. So, with that said, that means you are available to get your EVIC in 3 different sizes, battery configurations, so called. And I do really like the fact that you can now almost customize your EVIC just the way you like it. Yep. Let's talk a little about this top cap. I think it's very cool looking, especially because of these small holes in it instead of these cuts that is in the standard top cap. I like the SIAM top cap a lot more. I think that it's more cool looking, more nice to look at, a little spacey. And here it is on the control head. Let's make a little space. Voila. If we try to screw on a tank, in this case a SIAM tank, you will notice that it's more flush, more good looking than the old one. Of course I can compare it. Just a second. Whoop. And you will notice that the old one it's got a little of a gap there, a little, I don't know what to call it, a jump or something. Not as good looking as the SIAM top cap. At least I think not. So we are screwing the SIAM top cap on again. Rup. That's more like it. Let's get our EVIC fully assembled. I am choosing the 18630. Where the fuck is the battery? Right there. Just like that. And the happy little face on the bottom cap. Aww. Isn't that sweet? When you just look at the pictures on the pink-mule's website, you can mistake this finish from chrome, and that is totally wrong. These tubes has gone through electro polishment, or what you call it, and that is what making this chromish look. And it's not chrome plated or anything, just electro polished, as simple as that, just to make the pattern more nice to touch and not so drastic as it could be without the electro polishment. It does pick up a lot of fingerprints, of course, of that chromish look. It doesn't get easily scratched, at least mine does not. I haven't any scratches at all, I think. Maybe a small one right there. And because of the holes in the top cap, you can push your tank or whatever you're using on your device, push your device all the way down, and you don't have to worry about any airflow not going there. Okay, let's turn this thing on. Power on. Joy Tech. Thursday. And it's ready to go. About now, yeah. Yep. Let's turn the camera around so we can look at this beautifully crafted device in a different angle. See you in just 1 second. I needed a vape. Yep, and that was the EVIC SIAM tubes. Very nice crafted, very well machined, and the threading on these are very smooth, just like on the Provari. I really feel like I can compare the quality feel to the quality you feel in the hand by holding a Provari in hand. Very well machined, buttery smooth is the threading overall. The control head, buttery smooth, bottom cap, buttery smooth, and the top cap is buttery smooth. And it sits tight. You just don't accidentally came to screw it apart or anything. When looking into pink-mule's website, you can choose from 3 different sizes and 3 different patterns. Very nice. You can get 18650, you can get 18500 and 18350. And all of them in 3 different patterns: roof, squared or clean. Very nice opportunity to customize your own EVIC. Before I had these SIAM tubes and only got the standard aluminum tube, I was not using my EVIC that much really. I like the features and the opportunities it gives me, but I got that cheapy feel I don't like in any device at all. So it happened very often that I was sitting my EVIC on the shelf and I was taking another device instead with a better quality feel to it. I just can't stand cheapy feeling at all. But after I get these tubes, I am using my EVIC a lot more than I did before. Actually, at the moment, the EVIC with these tubes are my preferable device at the moment. Very, very nice device. Nice device. Overall, I do think it's a very good looking device. I've said it tons of times by now, but hey, it's a very good looking device. I feel that I can't praise these tubes enough. They are just so awesome looking and very, very nice to hold in your hand, and you really get this seriously quality feeling you were missing in the standard EVIC with the tube. The only place to get these nicely crafted tubes are at pink-mule's website. No one else is selling it. These tubes are made specifically for pink-mule and pink-mule only by SIAM. So if you want to try these out, which I think you should, you have to go to pink-mule's website, and they got very fair prices. And with all that said, I think I will wrap this up. It was a pleasure, as always. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be looking forward to see you again soon. Bye.